So this is part 2 to my video, why I didn't like Japanese school. If you haven't seen that video yet, I recommend you check it. I'm surprised by the recognition that video got. It was very unexpected, but you're probably like 11K views. My favorite YouTuber makes that in like a minute. Well, tell your favorite YouTuber that'll bite his fucking. But before I start talking, I want to speak on a few things. I just want to apologize for my lack of work ethic for these past few months, only uploading once in a while. I've just been so busy with school, but luckily I've gotten more free time in my hands. I'm doing less shows in New York City, so that gives me more time to work on my new content. I'm actually trying to aim for uploading a video every Tuesday. No promises, but I'm aiming for it. And once I get the hang of that, then maybe I'll start uploading twice a week, but who knows. I just want to see my audience grow, because after seeing the stats on why I didn't like Japanese school, I realized, hey, I need to upload more frequently. Like, you guys really fuck with my videos. So, with all that said, let's begin. For those who don't know, I was not born in Japan, I was just raised there. The first school I had ever attended was in New Jersey. All I remember was being a badass kid. Apparently, I liked pushing kids off of their scooters. I don't know, but I'm mainly gonna talk about high school. So 10th grade, I moved to New York. I'm having anxiety problems and shit like that, because my school isn't exactly in the best neighborhood. And coming from Japan, one of the safest countries in the world, I was OD paranoid about my surroundings. It was to the point I had to see a social worker almost every day to calm me down, because I would get panic attacks in the middle of class. It was just a rough transition for me, and it was just so abrupt. It was months after the major earthquake in Japan, and mentally I was going through some shit.
Yeah, I don't see it, but a ninja going through a lot right now.
But that's for another video. So real quick, I do appreciate how each student in American high school has their own individual class schedule, unlike Japanese school where you're stuck with the same 20 people 7 hours a day. It's just a really cool experience to share classes with people that are not in the same grade as you. But it was a pain in the ass like jail shower, just to go from class to class. Alright, so the school building was too small to hold this many students, so I had to maneuver through all these kids like I was juking them out, just so I wasn't late for my class. And I fucking hate slow walkers, especially when they're in a group. Also, the ones who stop in the middle of the hallway just because they realized they were going the wrong way, that's like the walking version of a brake check. Not only that, but almost every day after first period on the second floor, there would be these two dudes fighting. Every day it was two different guys fighting each other. Because of that, I had to find a detour to get to class, but the way the school was put together, it was nearly impossible. So the school had 4 floors, and there would be staircases just to go from first to second, second to third, and third to fourth. So just imagine coming from a class on the first floor and your next class was on the 4th. Instead of staying on one flight of stairs going all the way to the 4th floor, you had to go to the staircase that took you to the 2nd floor, find the one that took you to the 3rd floor, and then find the other one that took you to the 4th. And they were scattered around the school in random places. I was late to all my classes on the first day of school because of how confusing that shit was. And I've attended 6 schools during my 4 years of high school, and overall, it was the most confusing one ever. So you can't have a school without students. High school is biologically the most important part of your life. Everyone is still hitting puberty. That weird biracial kid now has a beard and looks like Drake, therefore gets more girls than you. That girl that you made fun of in middle school for stuffing her bra now has D cups and you want to bang her. Everything is nuts. But my god, there's so much overcompensating in American schools. Everyone's trying to prove that they are the shit, but not being about that shit. Everything's an act mainly to hide one's insecurities. Out of my 4 years in high school, I've gotten into only one fight, and that was back in Japan over some petty shit. But if I had a Michael Cera for each fight that I almost got into, I would want to kill myself. So you know how in every class, there's always that one loudmouth kid who's dumb as fuck, never does work, and gets in trouble all the time? Let me tell you about math class. This dude comes up to me because he knows I'm the smartest one in the class, and he tries to take my paper. He fails because I have a tight grip on it. I'm like, yo, what do you want? He's like, yo, I need the answers to the assignment. I'm like, dude, you don't even know my name. You try to take my paper. For a guy who talks a lot, you sure don't know how to ask for shit. So he does not like that I said that shit, and mans is getting hot. So he attempts to take my paper again, but I'm too fast for him. So he threatens me. He's like, yo, what if I just punched you right now? And I know he's not gonna do shit. By looking at his face, you could tell he was hesitant. But you know, you gotta be a tough guy and get what you want. So I respond to him, trying hard not to laugh. I say something like, my guy, I'm sitting down right now. You're standing up. If you're gonna hit me, you might as well do it now because you have the advantage. So he stares at me with this evil look for like 10 more seconds and walks away. Like, I did not say anything profound or intimidating. I basically told him that he has the upper hand and he still bitched out. And he was slightly bigger than me too, so I don't get it. I would have whooped my own ass if I had an opportunity like that. Wasn't really big into dating in high school. It's like too much work. And if I can be 84% honest with you, high school couples disgust me. I think you need like a certain level of intelligence and maturity if you're gonna be in a relationship with people. Like, I still see American couples that are my age that act like 14-year-olds. Also cause I was awkward, acne ridden, overall not a good looking guy. I didn't want to be a part of the clubs or the sports teams because I had a hard time getting along with people. Like, you know those kids who stay in one group, they only hang out with a certain demographic? That wasn't me because I was semi-cool with every kid. However, I did not fit in with them completely. Part of me thinks like the only reason I even talked to these people was because I saw them 5 days a week. And when I left, I didn't even care to stay in touch with them. To those who are in high school right now, just know when you graduate, none of this shit is gonna matter. All those friends you think you have are not really your friends. It's just people you saw almost every day. Don't peak in high school. I see so many motherfuckers who consider their high school days as their glory days. Like, my mans, move the fuck on. Also, oh yeah, random thought. I also saw a kid stab another kid like right in front of me. That was pretty tragic. I've only liked one teacher, and I'm friends with him on Facebook. The other ones, just fuck them. I said this in the last video, but the school I graduated from was so underfunded, we couldn't even be assigned certain textbooks because the school didn't have enough of them. And the teachers were underpaid as well. They sure knew how to show it. None of the teachers knew how to teach or just didn't want to. They would just assign us work, tell us to do it, and then turn it in. If we're supposed to teach ourselves, why the fuck are you here? The most they did was go over the answers with us, but they never explained to us why such and such answer is correct and why such and such answer isn't. It's frustrating when you don't really learn shit. You're just told what is right and what is wrong without explanation. I wasn't taught basic life skills like, I don't know, how to pay rent, how to file my taxes, how to get a loan just in case, I don't know, I want to start a business or buy a house, right? That isn't something for our future. The whole concept of a hall pass is fucking useless. I hate that there's only one hall pass for a class full of like 30 kids. What if I need to go to the bathroom really bad? I can't control when I want to piss. I don't give a fuck if Gianni hasn't come back yet. My bladder needs to be emptied. Unless you want me to piss on you, you freak ass bitch. Why should I have to suffer because of another kid? Fuck him, he's probably skipping. That's your problem. You should have made the class more interesting. Instead, you're more concerned with telling kids who are 3 seconds past the bell to get a tardy slip. I originally had a clip of me talking about how stupid the security guards at my school were, but it got lost. So here's a rundown of what they did. Number 1, let the drug dealing kids smother their product past the metal detectors as long as the security guards, got free weed and other drugs. 2, one time they took me out of my class to tell me I'm being suspended. That whole year, I was never late for class, never skipped, and never got into a fight. Turns out they had the wrong kid and wasted 30 minutes of my time, and all I got was a half-ass apology. Fucking dicks. That's why your wife left you for a fucking convict. Cuck. Oh yeah, my guidance counselor. She was a bitch. She kept putting me in the wrong classes. And pep rallies are fucking corny. Why would I have pride in a school that treats their students like shit? Last but not least, graduation. The day where reality flicks you in the clit. It's also one of the saddest days for me, so my mom's been waiting for this moment just to get disappointed. So there's this pamphlet for graduation and it tells us the rundown of the ceremony. And in the back it gives us the list of graduating students. And guess what? Just guess. No, I want you to guess. I'm dead ass right now, just guess. My name was not on it. My name was not on it. Yeah, my name was not on it. It's not like I wasn't graduating. I even checked with my guidance counselor weeks before and she said I was Gucci. At the end of the day, I got my diploma. They just forgot to put my name. My mother waited 4 years for me to graduate. After all the shit that we've been through, all the school changes, the school forgets to add my name to the list of graduates. Yet they added kids who transferred to the school last minute and the kids who weren't even allowed to attend because they got into a fight or got suspended for some other shit. But not me. Someone with a clean record in school who got average grades but had one of the highest SAT scores. I was in AP classes. I got college credits while still in high school, and this is how they say goodbye. Well, good riddance. Fuck them. So these were the reasons I hated American school. If you have any more topics for me to rap about, rant about, you could tweet me, Facebook message me, do all that. Follow me on social media. Go to my website, kazuotv.com for like updates and shit. I'm gonna do more videos. These are fun. These are really fun now, actually. I'm not fucking with you. Not this time. Nani? Nani ga shitai no? Huh. Let's do it.
Hey,
I gotta handle some business.
hey. You ain't no better than me, I'm superior. Acting like it was too easy, dear. The reason I don't is cause I know to blow like you faggots who wanna believe me here. Believe me, we're better off as two enemies, so never get that clash. What you think is queer, that I don't act macho. Watch though, I could be the one in the school who your people fear.